Oh, very, very good morning. Infinite love and gratitude. Infinite love and gratitude. And great good day to each of you today. I am Lisa Giroux, energetic life strategist, teaching mind, body, and beyond today on this amazing day. So, had just a beautiful morning here. Wonderful spring day in the Rocky Mountains, and it's so fun because the snow freezes at night, so we can scamper gingerly all across the snow fields. And we were able to hike down to the river today and do some meditation right along the river this morning, Ariel and I, and it was fantastic. And so she's writing upstairs. We're both writing a couple of different pieces this morning, so we're both motivated. And I'm so infinitely grateful to be here with you today on the radio show with my new computer, moving beyond the learning curve of the new computer of Windows 8. So far, so good. So as I see what else this wonderful technology has to offer and how I can serve better all my clients and students and wonderful radio listeners each and every day with this amazing technology right here from this sacred space here in the Rocky Mountains. So today we're talking about love unexpressed and how it becomes toxic to the body and what we're believing and what choices we're making each and every day. Let's set the intention today. I'm doing a little smudging this morning and just kind of clearing the energetic field. We've had a lot going on this week. Had a wonderful women's workshop on Sunday, the Conspiracy of Compassion. Thank you, ladies. And we're just winding up our 3 weeks of spring sweep. I've been doing veganism and feeling fantastic in my mind, in my body, and beyond. And I'm so grateful for that. And for planning a big Easter Sunday brunch, not really Easter for me, but planning brunch on Sunday for some friends and family. And may break my cleanse on that day. We'll see. But really recognizing the shifts, the power of the shift. And my seeds of manifestation for this 21 days of the spring sweep have been to really seek clarity in my work. And I am definitely seeing the shoots of those manifestations, those intentions, those desires beginning to come up. And it can be painful when we're recognizing that maybe we've been lugging and tugging along some things that are no longer needed. And this is an ongoing journey, this clearing out, this sweeping out that we are doing with this work and creating a space for something even better. So as we come to center today, let's just take a breath, feet flat on the floor. It's safe for you to do so as I light the candle. And the candle that represents this work, the mysterious, the unknown, and just affirm for yourself that you're willing to receive the energy or not. Works great either way. And as we hold this place and this space for better, I'm reminded each and every day the importance of my practice of communing with Source in a very simple fashion, of offering gratitude for this amazing journey, and opening myself up to the mysteries of love and the light as we breathe in deeply, holding a space and a frequency and a vibration to create, co-create, and even make a more amazing life from this moment in time, where we're questioning the beliefs that we've been lugging and tugging around, where we're expecting something better from ourselves, for ourselves, holding a higher vibration, expecting better for all through simple practice, breathing deeply, keeping that powerful pelvic point engaged. Let's just hold our water for an instant as we seek peace of mind and well-being. As we ask that all women stand in their truth and their power here and now, heal themselves, set the example for other women to do the same, teaching peace to our sons, loving and accepting all of our fellow travelers, recognizing that all have broken hearts and all hearts have a great capacity to heal, loving even more. Seeking clarity of messaging, seeking clarity of vision on what we really, really want for ourselves, and asking to be divinely guided, protected, directed, effective in all that we are choosing to do moving forward, here and now. Take a big sip of water. We're always talking about the importance of hydration. And as I'm rewriting Simplicity of Spirituality towards the valuable, it's becoming the new working title is Precious You. And we're talking about the 8 facets of our life and how each and every day, if we hit these facets in life, we are becoming even more energetically viable, visible, valuable, not from anybody's better than anybody else's, but we're creating experiences that are of higher value for ourselves through this work. We get to choose each and every day. When we are off kilter, when we are not living within the conspiracy of compassion that we're creating for ourselves, and remember, conspiracy means to breathe together, where we're breathing together and supporting each other and offering encouragement. Be encouraged today. We are reminded that if we are not freely loving, if we're not feeling free, then we slip back into fear and worry. Fear and worry are 2 very detrimental experiences, mind experiences, and they keep us locked down. They keep us locked within. When we expand and open up our hearts, when we lead with our hearts, when we do our heart work, we become this very expansive, open to the love and light person. I'm pulling a couple of cards here. As we're talking, of course, we're working with Lakshmi for abundance, infinite love and gratitude. And always when we're talking about abundance, certainly today, we're talking about an abundance of love and kindness and compassion, good health, right work, right relationship. And Lakshmi teaches us that that abundance already is. So no matter where we are in our life cycle, no matter what we are experiencing in our life, that we are seeing it as enough and willing to open to more. So often that becomes a bit fearful. We become a bit fearful because we don't believe in our worth and in our value. In talking with someone who had taken the Passover, she said that she gets nervous because she feels worthless. She doesn't feel worthy of that. And in their teachings and traditions on, what their belief is that, you are worthy, you are valuable. And this comes through from our self-love practice. So many times we are burdened by self-loathing. And that is part of this love unexpressed that's becoming toxic and wreaking havoc on our hearts. And from an energetic standpoint, when we're working with the heart chakra, we're also recognizing that the thymus is right there. And the thymus is the seat of our immune system. And we're recognizing that in this culture, here and now, that heart disease is the #1 killer. That immune, either too little or too much, autoimmune disorders are huge. And I do believe that so much of this has been brought on because of this unexpressed love that's becoming toxic to the physical body. And we have to open ourselves up to recognizing, just because we're here and now, that we are valuable, that we are worthy, and that we are absolutely open to allowing Source, the divine, the universe, God, Christ consciousness, to expand for us, stepping away from this belief that we are worthless. Remember, faith is only where expectation meets belief. So if you're believing that you are unworthy, if you're believing that you are less than capable of creating and choosing an amazing life, your faith is not going to carry you very far. Your expectation will be that of worthlessness. You will receive that over and over again. You will recreate for yourself work, relationships, situations, health challenges, crisis. Remember, crisis means dangerous opportunity. Through the dangerous opportunity, we get expansion. Through simple practice of connection each and every day, all day long, we begin to have more experiences of the divine within us, more recognition of Source within us, of which we and every other fellow traveler is. It just is. Remember, we have this itty bitty little teeny tiny speck. We have this itty bitty teeny tiny moment of awareness, usually through a dark night of the soul, where we have been beaten down, sometimes literally and figuratively, God forbid, usually beating ourselves up by this belief. So are you going to continue to beat yourself up by your beliefs, or will you now choose better brain behavior through this very simple work? It is simple, it is accessible to all, but it's not easy. People are like, what the heck does that mean? Well, it's like anything, The things, especially, remember, when we are creating a new awareness, a new belief pattern, a new body, a new way of eating, a new way of being on the earth. Remember, short-term pain offers us long-term gain. Me, in recovery, my default to not feeling good was to distract myself in many different ways. Woohoo! All of the 80s. Wow. A blur. Infinite love and gratitude to that. Made it out alive. Hip, hip, hooray. So, that dark night of the soul where we are on our belly, begging someone or something to help us. We must ask for that help. We must recognize that unseen forces will come to our aid. That becomes a new belief. We're not alone. We're not doing this alone. We may hear information that is we can use for transformation. We're going to find that book. We're going to find that life coach. We're going to find that place within ourselves where we can latch on, breathe into it, and allow it to expand. We have to become awake and aware. And we only do that through our simple practice. And recognize that we are divine. That we are just a speck. Remember, in quantum physics, we are a slice of the whole. We are a slice of the pie. We are a speck of the divine. We have that quark within us that is vibrating Source or Christ consciousness or universe or mind with a capital M. And we're letting go. We're surrendering that absolute belief that we're not. We're taking up a new mantle of I am that I am. And the I am that we are recognizing, that power, remember when we use the I am, we are using the sacred name of God, of Christ, of the universe, of source, of divine, however you language and energetic field. When we say that, we must watch what follows that. So if we are love unexpressed, and that love unexpressed is becoming toxic within our body, it's ringing, it's pinging, it's vibrating in a less than beneficial way. Let me take a sip of tea. Infinite love and gratitude to my tea. So every day, remember, if we are now choosing to be different than we were, we are recognizing that fear and worry come from our lack of faith, because based upon our negative beliefs, and that we're expecting the worst, aren't we? Wherever we go and whatever we are choosing each and every day, remember our simple practice starts first thing as we're coming into consciousness. All right, we're beginning the day with gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we're recognizing that the what we call anxiety that we would feel, which so many of us feel in the morning, and we automatically label, oh, that's anxiety. We're saying this is joyful anticipation. I am enjoying, luxuriating here next to my spouse or my partner or my kitty cat or my puppy dog or within myself. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. Recognizing that frequency of gratitude is like pulling us up, pulling us out of the depths of our delightful dream state into the physical realm, or we're looking around and we're saying, thank you for this breath in my body. Thank you for this moment of lucidness where I'm communing and connecting with something greater than I. I don't know quite how to language it, but I'm just luxuriating and delighting in the energy as I put my feet flat on the floor and hands in prayer position at the heart. Maybe you can do a little heart thumping, a little thymus thumping to awaken the immune system. Thank you for this healthy, beautiful body. Thank you for this day, holding that space, seeing you're successful in all that you are choosing for today, and saying, hello, spirit, hello, source, God, divine, universe, love, whatever you language it that is better than the language that you had been choosing. You hold that frequency for about 90 seconds. And the reason why we use 90 seconds for our simple practice 3 times a day or more is that it is that amount of time, that brief amount of time, even if we just say help, we're getting some benefit. But even if we are holding that for about 90 seconds, we are allowing the universe to begin to work on our behalf. And we're allowing that frequency to be neutral in this aspect of where we are, moving into that energetic field. So we're seeing ourselves as delivering a kick-ass radio show, writing a piece that will be information that people can use for transformation. We're seeing our loved ones as surrounded by love and light, protected, directed, affected in all that they are choosing to do. We're seeing ourselves as hydrating and supercharging our water. So if we were supercharging our water, we can do it at night. Little hydration technique here. So I like to offer my clients and students who have trouble getting enough water to put on their water, to put in a pitcher enough water that they're going to drink the next day. And on that pitcher of water, they can put a word, seeking clarity, on that water begins to transmute itself into clarity, and then drinking that water all day long, staying super hydrated, and allowing ourselves to make the choice. We have free will. We have free will. And if we're choosing not to use our free will by upgrading our beliefs, by recognizing that we're getting what we're expecting, that faith and expectancy and belief are communing together. So if we're expecting to bomb at, our radio show, or bomb the presentation and just, suck at asking people to work with us, or, have a fight with our husband first thing in the morning, or can't believe the teenagers are acting in that way, that's what we're going to get. When we begin to unexpect, see, that was what we created, and now we're uncreating that, right? So when we change our beliefs in, wow, what an amazing experience today, the potential for today has. And because it's just pure potential, I've shifted my office. I don't know where my crystals are, but remember, through the void comes the spark of potentiality. Just because it is a bit of that spark of the divine, that is potential, that is creativity, we are absolutely shifting towards that potential for our day. Through the spark, through the lens of love. Of love. Okay? We're connecting with that heart. We're being very grateful. We're getting the feeling. We're clearing up the clutter. And there's going to be a lot of muck for you. Okay? Just hold tight. Just keep breathing. Just keep tapping. Just keep expanding into potential for loving yourself just as you are, here and now. Recognizing that all the ailments within your body somewhere, somehow began with this toxic frequency. The way we undo that and redo is through our practice. We start simple. 3 90-second meditations, breath work, silence, stillness, however you call it, prayer, communion, throughout the day, filled with gratitude. Now we're moving into love, right? Because we're recognizing the lack of love, or love unexpressed, because we are pure love, okay? We come in, you see a baby be born, and you know. Well, maybe you don't. Infinite love and gratitude to that. If you don't recognize pure love in a baby, let's back it up and let's do some work. Let's go within. If you are hurt, you're going to hurt, and let's break that cycle here and now. Time out. Starting again. Breathing in. I am worthy. I am worthy. I am worthy. I am love. I am love. I am love. I am divine. I am source. I am guided, protected, directed. I am healthy. I am happy. I am grateful. And people will say, when I'm offering this to people and I'm saying, we must mantra over and over. Mantra means freedom from the mind, small m, mind. We are wanting to work with the capital M, the big M, mind. Not the little m, mind, right? That's the difference. The mind, capital M, is all things possible. All things are divine. All things are of the source, of the love, of the light, of the Christ consciousness. All things are possible. right? The little mind is, you're not worthy, you suck, blah, that language, you're fat, you're ugly, nobody loves you, blah, blah, blah. Okay, we're not even giving that any more attention, because what that's causing us is this fear, and so it's become fear over faith, right? So we are now expecting something different from ourselves. We are coming into our power. Look at that. We are standing in a powerful, dynamic woman on the planet, arms open to receiving the source, the divine, to fill us into that place where it already exists, where it can commune and expand into something even greater. We're expecting something greater. We are seeing, seeking. We are seekers. And when we're having these realizations, we're very grateful. Aha, breathwork works. Meditation works. The studies are in. Do your research and then do your time on your mat in front of your sacred space that you're creating. And I would love to help you create that. I'm offering right now to my fabulous radio listeners a trio of teachings on simplicity of spirituality, a one-on-one energetic life divine design system. And you can call me 719-839-0461 and we'll have a conversation about how this can work for you with infinite love and gratitude. So part of our practice of better brain behavior is, I got to get control of my thoughts. Oh, just saying that can cause it. I got to get control. Okay, let's take a breath. That's all I have to do. I just have to breathe, be here, and be aware. Awakening is happening. Just back to my breath. And as we are expanding, then ways to breathe and be open up to us. We're going to hear something that's going to resonate in a new way. We're making a teeny tiny itty bitty little shift away from beating ourselves up with our Bible or our Quran or the voice of our parents, or beating ourselves up with, whatever it is that we beat ourselves up with, drugs, alcohol, sex, rock and roll. We are now choosing a new belief. We're managing our brain. But so often, because we've gotten so out of balance, that to awaken to this becomes the challenge. So we start very simply. 3 90-second meditation, stillness practices a day. Just breathing and being aware that we're breathing. This awake, aware breath. It's the foundation of simplicity spirituality. We are just breathing with awareness. We're just aware that we're breathing. That is so profound of a concept. And it's been taught, or it hasn't been taught, for millennia. This is the original tool and technology to source the divine. We are the lightning rod between earth and God. We are the connection to Mother God and Father God. We have to step back into that role here and now. So let's say we're out of whack and out of balance. Let's say we're wacky. Okay, been there, done that. So better brain behavior teaches that the thoughts, the Genesis, left side, feminine side, that become the reality, the masculine side, that which is the upper chakras, the upper 3, and the lower 3, manifested reality. It begins here with this thought, with this witnessing the thought. And that's what all meditation is we're just witnessing. And through this, getting a moment with our thoughts and recognizing that for however many years, we have not witnessed our thoughts. So through simple practice, 3 90-second mini meditations throughout the day. You can have more. I'm continually breathing and expanding, and allowing and awakening and being aware, okay? You can go back and listen. It was in the fall I taught the Awake Aware teachings. Go to the website, www.lisajabru.com. Get your free copy of Simplicity Spirituality and download those, and you can listen to them over and over again. So we are recognizing that, we're having something like 60,000 thoughts a day. And these thoughts are beliefs. Beliefs are only thoughts that we had over and over again. But when we move into living in the question and we begin to think, where did this come from? Whose belief is this? It's generally not ours. What was your last original thought? And how can we create more original thinking? Critical thinking. So our brain has gotten mushy, maybe recognize that as our belt expands, right? As our belt expands, our belly expands, our brain gets smaller. As our belly expands, inflammation in the body goes up. Inflammation is a brain killer, okay? But we can undo that. We can undo that. I love things like wonderful fats, good fat. Become a label reader. If you don't know what the hell it is, stop putting it in your body. Okay, just stop that. If your grandmother wouldn't have known what it was, don't eat it. All right, maybe we're going to have to say great-grandmother in this generation. 100 years ago, if they wouldn't have recognized it as food, don't eat it. Unless you're starving. Really starving. Not just really, really hungry, longing for something else. So, super good fats, avocados, walnuts. One of my favorites is coconut oil. I'm doing a piece this week on why I love coconut oil. You can get that from the blog, www.lisajabru.com. Coconut oil, medium chain triglyceride. Cranks up the metabolism. Lowers inflammation. The brain loves it. The body loves it. You can do oil pulling out toxins from the body, and I teach that in Simplicity of Spirituality, the private course. Medium chain triglyceride lowers inflammation, increases the metabolism, and the brain loves it. Boom. Phosphatidylserine, PS, great for the brain. Great for the brain. And we can, there are very few things other than like these really good fats that contain that, and we can supplement with that. I love Andrew Lessman and his vitamins, and that's something you can investigate for yourself. And so, smart nutrients that we can look into include vitamin E, grapeseed extract, lipoic acid, NADA, coenzyme 1, we need CoQ10 for that heart, healing that heart. A range of B vitamins. I love a good B complex. Make sure it's good. And faux tea root, schizandria berry, L-glutamine, ginkgo biloba, gotu kola, blueberries. All right, we love blueberries. Magnesium. Don't forget to take your Epsom salt bath. Great way to get magnesium. Lowers this homocysteine level. Lowers this cortisol. Zing, zing, zing. Bringing us into some very calmingness. And it is also proven that meditation is great for your brain. Pumping it. Hydrating. Hydration. We're seeking clarity, and we're labeling our water, and we're drinking a lot of water, okay? The brain is surrounded by water. We want to keep our brain fully hydrated. This is the information you can use for transformation. Do your own research. I have done mine. Okay, so the better brain behavior through breath work, hydration, supercharged water, setting the intention and putting a label on that, meditation, breath work, hydration. If we just start there, and we're going to be doing the 21 days to manifesting again, certainly when the new moon comes up, and you can stay tuned for that because I'm not quite sure what that date is, but 21 days is Sunday, and so it's April 29th will be the next new moon. And so think about, because we're kind of winding this down, and then we go into the composting period. So I have learned all sorts of amazing new things in these last 21 days. Now I'm going to take what serves me. Well, asking people to work with me is a great thing that I'm going to hang on to. Stepping up into my public speaking career and making those calls and offering those workshops in places where I want to offer workshops, working with women of a certain age and allowing them to feel better about themselves and create better for themselves, and step into step away from the role of whatever has been dictated to you, whatever age you're at. Into, wow, what do I really, really love? What do I really, really want? How can I experience something even better? We are certainly allowing ourselves to become something better and better. Never better than anybody else, but way better than we used to be, isn't it? Through recognizing that we want to heal this heart space, express that love, and wherever in our body we're having discomfort or pain or lack of ease, dis-ease, loving that into light. So many times we get pain and we lock down into gripping and clenching. Whereas if we take that conscious breath, if we recognize source and power without us and within us and allow it to meet within that place where we are blocked, into our hearts we go, breathing and expanding to something even greater and better, loving ourselves, getting that feeling, practicing loving others, feeling that love, feeling that compassion. Our frequency upgrades, our health improves. By sitting in a silence and communing with the divine, our health improves. Our experience improves. Our expectation improves. Our belief improves. So when we begin to get better brain behavior, mind with a capital M, all things are possible, a field of infinite possibilities, maneuvering through a field of infinite possibilities, keeping our connection to the infinite above, below, within, seeing our position here, taking up the mantle of I am powerful, dynamic, healthy, happy, grateful, choosing to feel good right here and right now, choosing something better for myself, healing my heart, setting the example for others to do the same. Being an inspiration to others, holding a higher vibration for all of our fellow travelers, even those that mean us harm. Surrounding places like Yemen with our love and light. Surrounding places like Iran and Iraq and Afghanistan with love and light. Recognizing the power of love, away from all the dogma bullshit. Infinite love and gratitude there. Allowing that to heal. Recognizing that their beliefs are just skewed, like maybe our beliefs have been skewed. But when we step into the light, when we allow love, remember love is just God, love, God, soul, all three vibrate in gematria, the same frequency of vibration of 8, infinity, God, soul, love, all vibrate the same. If we're vibrating love, we are vibrating with the infinite. If we vibrate in love, we are connecting to that place and that space. That is, it already is. And expecting something better. And then we hold faith for that. And that's how we choose to begin to really, really experience greater love. Awakening into our power. Not surrendering it to anyone. Not living in fear any longer. In today's each day in the beginning, that's kind of what it was talking about as well, where we are recognizing our fear of the unknown, often referred to as free-floating anxiety. Remember, maybe it's just joyful anticipation. I'm seeing all of this as joyful anticipation. It catches up to us on occasion. Our practice offers us strength whenever we need it, but we have to practice. Instead of just being this, wah, we come in, no, and we allow that to expand for us, choosing to feel better each and every day, simply. So I hope that helps you out today. Got a skedaddle, got some clients this afternoon, infinite love and gratitude to my wonderful new coaching clients with the new program. It's very exciting. I appreciate it. I'm hoping and believing that you're using this information for transformation as it is intended. It is a blessing that it is intended. And how can I serve today? How can I serve you today? I'd love to have you chit-chat about the possibility for a conversation. Let's have a conversation. See if this will work for you. Let's get a template. Let's get a blueprint. Let's get a framework for your spiritual practice. It's all about the practice, this amazing life, and all about the connection to Source, to the divine, however you language it. And we're expecting that to be even more amazing. So here we go. Let's wind this down. Let's get a sip of this amazing water, and let's offer again a little more smudge as an offering to the Source, to the divine, cleansing and clearing our energetic field, keeping it clear, staying hydrated, using coconut oil. Catch the blog. I'm going to talk about some fun ways I use coconut oil. Love it on toast. Love it as I've given up butter as much as I love butter. I had to give up butter. And I'm substituting coconut oil instead. And it's wonderful and amazing. So let's just take that breath and let's just expect to open up to something even greater for ourselves. As we breathe into that place, that space that is the sacred divine within us. As we open up to the mysteries and recognize the ancient tools, techniques, and technologies that will allow us to have greater experience of God within us. Allow that to be so that we can have peace of mind first, well-being first, and teach peace upon the planet here and now. The return of the Kexapal of Christ consciousness. We are fully present, open to receiving and aligning to that frequency of love and light. And so that is. Be guided, protected, directed, effective in all that you are choosing to do today, and be kind to each other. Recognize that all of our fellow travelers are just as wounded. And as we heal ourselves, and we're asking that all women stand in their truth and their power and heal themselves and teach peace to their sons, there will be peace upon the planet. And so that is infinite love and gratitude to each of you today. I am Lisa Giroux. Better mind, better brain behavior, mind, body, and beyond. Thank you so much for your time today. Take care. All right, ending the radio show there. That's always big fun. I love my radio show. And I want to thank you all for being along on the ride with me today. I hope that benefits you as well as we continue this work, this powerful love and light practice. Let your love shine, and all will be well. Infinite love and gratitude to you. I'm Lisa Giroux. Namaste.